Hello race fans, the NNSCRA CRUNCH Pro Series welcomes you back as we are in our second race of the season, the Auto Club 500. All 42 drivers are ready after a very controversial finish to the Daytona 500, as we are about a couple of seconds away from those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
This is a very wide racetrack, and we just heard the command. You're going to have to expect some 4, maybe 5 wide racing here. And all the cars are driving off. And here is the starting lineup of the Auto Club 500 presented by NNSCRA. And a bit of breaking news before we even start the race. Martin Short stopped in the middle of the back straightaway while he was going under the apron. So I don't know if the 44 is having some problems or what, but he has retired to pit road as the cars are rounding out turns 3 and 4. After you saw that starting lineup, Jason Posadas is going to start beside Alexandra Jones. You're going to have to expect some heavy racing, 3, 4, maybe even 5 wide racing, because this is a huge track. Anything can happen at California. And we have a couple hometown heroes here too. Zachary Lombard and his brother, his big brother Joseph. We're going to have to see what happens here as the pace car leaves the track. And we are going green at California, Auto Club. And Jason Posadas, he is leading them off. But some cars, they're not wasting any time. Here comes Pichu London in the 31 car. He's already taking the lead from Jason Posadas. And here comes Ralph Mason in the 19. He helped his teammate win the Daytona 500 last week, as all these cars are running close. And Pichu London has cleared the field, and he is going to pull away. Leading this first lap is going to be Pichu London. Whoa, and I hear screeching. Oh, shit, look, Conor Magruder, Charles Jackson, Ben Ward. Trouble in the front stretch. Sean Henley's involved. Oh, boy, Zohar Mutton's involved. Well, this happened quick. I had to catch it. Charles Jackson has damage. I don't see any damage on Aaron Williams' ride, as we have our first caution. Pichu London led the first lap. We're going to have to check and see what happened here, as we already have our first caution. And here is what brought out our first yellow flag. Conor Magruder gets loose and he slides up the racetrack, as we see Jesse Kaplan scraping the wall, and he just hooks the 14 of Charles Jackson, and that's just going to send him straight into the 34 of Ben Ward. And Ben Ward goes straight into the wall. Charles Jackson slides up in front of Zohar Munn, and then Zohar Munn slams into the 55. Lewis Gordon hits the 34. Sean Henley's also involved as he spins down the front stretch. And whoa, and whoa, it looks like Aaron Williams, he did get a little hit from that as he gives the 55 a hit. As we see Charles Jackson, he just gets, he almost avoided the 34 as we see the yellow flag waving. Well, Lewis Gordon, he was involved too. I don't see any damage on his car. I'm going to have to take a look at his hood view and see. But the people who got the worst of this was Zohar, let's see, Ben Ward, Carter Magruder, and Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson is under the apron, so he's going to go to pit road next time by. Let's take a look at this from the hood camera of Lewis Gordon and see how he saw this. And here we are with the hood camera of Lewis Gordon. This is what he saw. And whoa, he just got a little tap from Ben Ward. He almost got away. He almost got away. Now let's take a look from the 99 of Aaron Williams. Now here we are with the view from the 99. Wow, Aaron Williams, he almost got away too until he hit the 55. Now here we are with one last camera with the 16 of Matt Wells. Pretty good driving by the 16. The same goes for the 83 of Steven Gonzalez and the 47 of Dan Kaplan. And here we are back at Auto Club getting ready for the restart. A little update. Martin Short has come back to the track, but he is 3 laps down and 42nd. And the only car that's out of the race from that caution is Ben Ward. Time for a top 10 rundown. Pichu London, Ralph Mason, Jason Posadas, Alexander Jones, Gerard Wakefield, Simon Oscon, Cody Lamas, Danny Wells, Matthew McMurray, and Barney Ward. That's your top 10. Is Martin Short gonna be a factor in this restart? We're gonna have to wait and see, as Pichu London will lead them off for the restart. We're gonna restart with 20 laps to go, and we're having the restart. It doesn't look like Martin Short's car is up to speed. Here comes Alexandra Jones on the inside in her 26 car, one of the few female competitors in the Crunch Pro Series. But here comes the 96 of Gerard Wakefield. He's trying to go to the inside of the 26 now. And whoa, there are a lot of cars bunching up in the back. And whoa, Barney Ward, he's dropping way back. Whoa, he is stuck on the high side with no help. And look at this, side by side we have the Lombard Brothers, Joseph and Zachary. These are their home tracks. And whoa, Zachary Lombard, he got a little bit loose. Uh-oh. That 25 better hang on. As we take a look at our Daytona 500 winner, Ralph Green, right now he's getting behind the 77 of Matthew Daly. As we head back to the front, the leader, I believe the leader is still Pichu London. Yes, it is. Here comes the 96. The 96 goes way inside, and he has taken the lead. Martin Short, he's still trying to get his lap back, but if he's slow, he better stay out of the way. Here comes Dylan Poteet in the 1 car. I believe he just moved up to 5th. Here comes Simon Oscott in the 18. Right behind him is Cole Daly in the 7. Yes, lots of cars are just running wild here at California. As we take a look at the 48 of Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas was a top contender to win the Daytona 500, and caution's out. The yellow flag is out. Something happened on the track, and I'm trying to see what happened. Oh man, Ralph Mason and Carter Magruder again, and another car came. Oh, Barney Ward. Lewis Gordon again. Oh yeah, something happened somewhere on the track, as we have our second caution already. Whoa, and the leader is the 96 of Jared Wakefield. Whoa, it looks like it happened in turns 1 and 2. See, when you run 4 and 5 wide, anything can happen. Let's take a look and see what happened to Barney Ward and Ralph Mason. And here's what happened to bring out our second caution. I cannot believe I missed this. I was just looking at 3 cars ahead on Cody Lamas. As soon as I switched to Cody Lamas' hood camera, crossing the start-finish line, Ralph Mason in the 19 blew up. He blew up right in front of Jack Richards in the 5. And as Ralph Mason goes under the apron, he makes a rookie mistake. I don't know what Ralph Mason was thinking. He just went straight into the wall. I guess his steering broke, and then he just spun out directly in front of the traffic. And then, wouldn't you know it, Carter Magruder, he slams hard into the 19 car. There's Lewis Gordon. Lewis Gordon slams into the 55. Then something happened to Barney Ward. I'm trying to see what happened to him. And then he gets into the 55. Oh, that's a hard hit. Not a good day for the 29. And then something happened to Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams was involved too. And then he slams into the 29. Well, it's just a chain reaction of a rookie mistake by Ralph Mason. And I believe Charles Jackson made it through all this. Yes, he did. As well as the 07 of Zohar Mudden. But man, yes, that brings out our second caution of the day. Let's take a look at this from Charles Jackson's hood camera. And here we are riding on board with Charles Jackson, I'm sorry. I always get confused. There's all the carnage up there. And wow, how close was that? Charles Jackson almost ran into the 55, the 99, and the 29. That's good driving by the 14. And here we are on board with Carter Magruder. Yes, just nowhere to go for the 55 car. And then he gets slammed by Barney Ward in the 29. Charles Jackson and Zohar Mudden barely missed the 55 car. Wow, 2 weeks in a row that the 55 is ran by someone. And here we are with one more look at the wreck from the TV1 camera, as we see just Ralph Mason, after he blew up, he just hits the end of the pit road wall and he just slides up onto the track, and the 55 had nowhere to go. He did not get out of the way in time. That is just insane. The 19 is done today. And here we are back at Auto Club, and it is pit stop time. Jared Wakefield leads the entire field down for pit stops. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna see who's gonna benefit from this. As we now go to the pit road cameras. Oops, wrong one. Wow, with the pit road camera, you can't even tell who's leaving first. Leaving pit road first is gonna be, whoa, Alexander Jones. Whoa, Alexander Jones leaves pit road first. I apologize that pit road doesn't have a good exit camera. But yes, all drivers take, well, some of them take 4 tires and some of them took 2. And I think the car that's going to be in first is Alexander Jones. Let's see. Oh no, actually, the first car out was Dan Kaplan. Or I believe they stayed out. Dan Kaplan, Jesse Kaplan, and Zohar Mutton stayed out. The first one out of the pits was Alexander Jones. We're gonna have to take a quick break and be back for the restart. And here we are back with 1 lap to go on the restart, and it looks like that they're finally gonna take their pit stops. Zohar Mutton, Dan Kaplan, and Jesse Kaplan. Well, with 1 lap to go on the restart, there's no sense to go into another break. To check on the cars that are out of the race, Aaron Williams is out, Barney Ward is out, Carter Magruder is out, Ralph Mason is out, Lewis Gordon is out, and that's it. And as we see Dan Kaplan and Zohar Mutton exiting their pit stop, they're gonna go back to the rear of the field. They were running first, second, and third. Let's hope they can benefit from this and hopefully move back up to the front. And time for another top 10 rundown as they're going through the back straightaway. Alexander Jones, Dylan Poteet, Gerard Wakefield, Pichu London, Matthew McMurray, Richie Pearson, Phil Jones, Jason Posadas, and I think, yes, Soren Tahari. I believe that's your top 10. A couple of the cars took pit stops, so this track is not exactly right yet. Alexander Jones started second as we passed the halfway mark, but she's gonna have a bumper full of Dylan Poteet. And Martin Short, he's still 3 laps down, so he's gonna be the lone car on the inside row as the pace car leaves the track. Where we started with 12 laps to go. After pit stops, how are these cars gonna run? We're gonna have to see. It looks like Martin Short's car is up to speed. He's already trying to get one of his laps back. And here comes Richie Pearson. Richie Pearson's trying to get on the inside of Alexander Jones. He's got the help of Pichu London and Jason Posadas, but I don't think he can get it because that 26 car is fast. Here comes Pichu London on the inside now, trying to recapture his lead. And look at this, they are almost 5 wide back here as Dylan Poteet, he goes way on the high side. And here comes the 00 of Connor Breeden. He's getting into this mix now. And pushing up behind him is our Budweiser Shootout winner, Simon Oscon in the 18 car. Whoa, Simon Oscon, he is glued to that 00. And whoa, we just had a battle for the lead. Pichu London has retaken the lead from Alexander Jones. But don't count out that 41 car yet because that 41 car wants to pull up an upset victory. Right now he's sitting in third. And I believe he's going to go inside of Pichu London. Yes, he is. He's trying. But Pichu London puts the block in. And here comes Connor Breeden and Cole Daly. And here comes our Daytona 500 winner, Ralph Green. He's going to try to go for 2 in a row. As we take a look at Ryan Cooper in the 39 car. And here comes hometown hero Joseph Lombard. And I believe Joseph Lombard, I believe he's trying his hardest to get into the top 10. And caution's back out again. Caution is back out again. Well, I missed yet another caution. Let's see if any cars are involved. Oh! Uh-oh! Dylan Young in the 20. Trent Dunham's involved. Phil Jones, Matthew Daly, Cody Lamas, our other hometown hero, Zachary Lombard. And I believe Matt Wells got into it too, as we have our third caution. Oh boy. And Phil Jones, he's smoking. He's done. Oh, Jesse Kaplan got involved too. Dylan Young and Trent Dunham, he's retired to pit road. Trent Dunham is done, I believe. But man, we gotta take a look and see what happened to these guys, as we have our third caution. And here's what happened to our third caution. Dylan Young and Phil Jones, they hook up to each other at the exit of turn 4, and then the both of them just slide down right onto the 83 of Steven Gonzalez. This happened right in front of Red Bell, and I believe she gets into the 20. Yes, she does. Red Bell is involved as well, as I take a look at these cars back here. Matt Wells got into the 21, and then I see, whoa, Trent Dunham, he got into the back of the 21. Oh, Dylan Pulte got involved too, and Cody Lamas, he had nowhere to go as well. Well, Jesse Kaplan got into the back of Trent Dunham. Matt Wells spins out. Zachary Lombard is turned. Dylan Pulte, he got a little bit of it. Red Bell has hood damage. And wow, Trent Dunham, yes, he's done. He's done for today. Well, lots of cars are involved in this. There's Matt Wells in the 16. There's Jesse Kaplan. And there's Phil Jones and Dylan Young. We're going to have to take a look at this from other cameras. And here we are with one more view from the spectator's camera at full speed. Yep, Dylan Young, he just turned mile 21 and then carnage happened. And wow, Dylan Young, he actually flipped. Whoa, he actually flipped over once. And he continues to drive off. Wow. That was insane. Here we are riding on board with Dan Kaplan. I believe he made it through all this mess. Wow, that is good driving by the 47. Zachary Lombard spun directly in front of him and he made it through. How about that 47 car, folks? We are back here at Auto Club getting ready most likely for our final restart. We're going to restart with 5 laps to go. And to check on the other cars out of the race, Phil Jones is out, Trent Dunham is out, Dylan Young is out, Jesse Kaplan's out, Matthew Daly's out, and that's it. There are 30 cars left on the track, and time for another top 10 rundown. P2 London, Richie Pearson, Connor Breton, Carl Daly, our Daytona 500 winner Ralph Green, our Budweiser Shootout winner Simon Oscon, Alexander Jones, Ryan Cooper, Callum Wells, and Danny Wells. That's your top 10. Where we started with 5 laps to go, can P2 London hang on to his lead and capture his first win? We're going to have to wait and see. I'm going to have to stop using hood cameras for a while because every time I do, I miss a wreck. Let's hope. Well, let's hope we don't have another, because we have another one. The race is over as we are having a restart. In turns 3 and 4, I'm gonna have to go to the spectators camera. And here comes Richie Pearson moving to the inside of P2 London. And Richie Pearson takes the lead, but here comes the 0-0 of Connor Breton. Connor Breton really wants to win in California, and there goes Ryan Cooper trying to get on the inside of Alexander Jones. As we now go to the spectators camera, Richie Pearson is the leader, and Connor Breton, he is trying to come up, and also trying to come up is Ralph Green. Ralph Green is now running in 4th, and yes, we are still green. No wreck yet, as we see P2 London trying to bounce back. Alexandra Jones, she's starting to drop back. There goes her teammate Danny Wells under her, and here comes her other teammate Matthew McMurray in the 6th, and Simon Oscon's also dropping back. Whoa, I don't know what the deal is, but they better think of something quick, because this time by is going to be three laps to go. And the leader is, Richie Pearson, he went down way low. And Pichu London, he's got his lead back, but don't count out that 41 car yet. Now Ralph Green, he's getting stuck on the high side now. There's still plenty of time left. If anyone can catch that 31 car, they better go. Here comes Ryan Cooper in the 39 car. He's going to try to do something. And now moving into the top 10, I think, is the 5 of Jack Richards. Are we still green? Yes, we are. And here comes Cole Daly in the 7. He's trying to chase down that 31 car as we have 2 to go. If Cole Daly wants to make a move on that 31 car, he better hurry. And yes, we are still green. And Pichu London, he's coming out of turn 4, and he still has the lead. And he's about to take the white flag. Pichu London takes the white flag. He has to do this one more time. And I think I saw a car leaving pit road. I think that was Alexandra Jones. But that doesn't matter right now because it's still all about Pichu London. This is Cole Daly's last chance, and he's closing the gap. If he's going to make his move, he has to do it here and now. And he's not doing it. Coming out of turn 4, Pichu London is going to hold the block as Pichu London will win the Auto Club 500. Pichu London captures his first win in the NNSCRA CRUNCH Pro Series. Second place is Cole Daly. Third place is Richie Pearson. Fourth place is Ryan Cooper. Fifth place is Gerard Wakefield. Sixth place is Jason Posadas. Seventh place is Matthew McMurray. Eighth place is Jack Richards. Ninth place is Connor Breton. And rounding out the top 10 is Ralph Green. What a race, folks. I've already announced the top 10. Danny Wells ends up 11th. Simon Oscon 12th. Hometown hero Joseph Lombard ends up 13th. Julian Ortiz 14th. And rounding out the top 15 is Soren Tahari. Steven Gonzalez, Jessica Lawrence, Sam Young, Sean Henley, and Luke Walker round out the top 20. Callum Wells, Dan Kaplan, Cody Lamas, Matt Wells, and Red Bell round out the top 25. Our other hometown hero, Zachary Lombard, finishes 26. Charles Jackson, Dylan Pote, Zohar Mutton, and Alexandra Jones. Yes, I was right. That was Alexandra Jones. Apparently she slowed down a lot because she took a pit stop. She will finish 30th a lap down. And Martin Short ends up 31st after starting the first 3 laps of the race on pit road. And from 32nd on down are DNFs. Matthew Daly, Jesse Kaplan, Dylan Young, Trent Dunham, Phil Jones, Lewis Gordon, Ralph Mason, Carter Magruder, Barney Ward, Aaron Williams, and Ben Ward. Congratulations once again to Pichu London for winning the Auto Club 500.